I'm going to go ahead and take a look at storage queues in Azure Storage. So here we have a storage account, and it's already been created. It is a general purpose storage account, and so it does support the queue service. So we can come here to our queue service, go to queues, and this is what's going to enable us to create, delete queues, but also modify and view the contents of a queue. So to create a queue, we'll just hit the new queue button, give it a name. We'll just call this one confirmations. And so the little scenario here is maybe we've got a website where a user can sign up for something. And so we want to email confirmations at the end of the day. And they'll get those confirmation emails. But we want to do this as a batch at the end of the day. So the way this works is the website will prompt the user for an email address and then store it in a queue within Azure. Then at the end of the day, some other application will come along, parse the queue, and then process the confirmation emails. So we'll click on this. And so now we get to manage the queue. And so we can do something simple like add a message. Now, ordinarily, like in the case of a website, the application code is going to add all these messages, but the portal lets you do it yourself as the administrator. So we click add message, and in this case, it would be just an email address. So here's an email address, coreyhines@outlook.com. And queue messages are literally that simple. Now I can add more creative queue messages. For example, I can add a message like, maybe something like a name value pair email equals type equals weekly. It's a little more advanced message. And again, what you can put in here in terms of a queue message is entirely up to the developer. So maybe in the first case, it's just an email address. Maybe in the second case, I can sign up for a monthly or a weekly email summary of some product or whatever it is the website's doing. And so this is an example of a queue message that uses just a name value pair. Any construct, this could be XML, it could be JSON, it could be anything you want. It's simply a message that you can then come in, parse, and read. And so what would happen is the application would then come in behind, would read through the queue. Every queue's got a unique ID, so we can use that unique ID to determine whether it's been processed or not. But the intent is it comes in, it reads this first message, and then simply removes it. Reads the second message, then simply removes it. And through this processing cycle, the queue becomes empty again. And so, as an example, it collects email addresses over the course of a day, and at maybe 10 p.m. at night, it goes through the queue, processes it all, deletes all the queue messages. We start the next day with an empty queue. Deleting the queue is also very simple. We just check it and we delete it. Now, of course, we can work with this in PowerShell. We can also work with it using the Azure Unified Client. So here I've already got my storage account context, as you can see. And now we can simply add a new storage queue. So new Azure storage queue. Need the context. And the name. Confirm it's been created. I just slide this over so you can actually see the commands. And you can see that we've got no messages in the queue. We've confirmed that it's actually been created. Now you can use PowerShell to add and remove queue messages, but it's a little more involved because you're directly calling within the .NET framework. There's no native commandlet for simply adding and removing queue messages. But generally speaking, as an IT pro managing this, the types of tasks you're going to perform are to create the queue, delete the queue, assign permissions to it. You're generally not going to be involved in creating and reading the messages. That's typically done by the application, which of course is built and managed by the application developers. So there you have it, simple administration for storage queues in Azure.